Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I just wanted to come and run my mouth. Now, listen, I don't really keep up with Kim Zolciak and that husband of hers, Croy. Um, they're just a mess. In my opinion, I think they're the white version of Blueface and Chrisean. Girl, speaking of Blueface and Chrisean, girl, let me get right. Do y'all know that, girl, they say that the baby ain't even Blueface, baby. They say the baby ain't even Blueface baby. I said, well, girl, that's a blessing. I mean, girl, clearly girl, you was spreading it wide and dipping it low, girl, right? Clearly you was, getting it in with a few people at the same time. But girl, you gotta count your blessings. Girl, blessings on blessings on blessings. Girl, if that is true, if that is true that he's not the child's father, girl, she ought to be jumping up, girl, doing cartwheels, kicks, and flips, Miss Thing. That's not a bad thing. That's a great thing, in my opinion. But she a mess too, so she a mess. So it really don't matter. But Kim and Croy. So, I see them in the news all the time. Um, girl, see the cops always being called out to their home, and like I said, girl, I just really, I really just don't pay attention because it can be overwhelming for me sometimes. Like, girl, like Blueface and Chrisean, like I don't. I see as soon as I see Chris and Blue, I keep on scrolling. Girl, I don't know. I don't want to know. Because they're literally in the blogs every day. And I feel like with Kim and Croy, they're in the blogs either every day or every other day. And it's like, girl, I don't even care, honestly. Because they say the last time the cops, I guess, were called out to their house, basically the full body cam has been released of when the cops were called to Kim and Croy's house. They said one of the kids. They got 50, 11 kids, girl. They said one of the kids, girl, picked up. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I be trying to tell y'all. I get it. People get into arguments all the time, but y'all be thinking y'all kids don't be hearing y'all argue, and that's just not the case. And the truth is, a lot of us don't even live in houses as big as Kim and Croy's, right? Y'all be in 1,300 square feet and be thinking just because you close the door that your kids can't hear mommy and daddy hollering and screaming. Girl, they can hear you, girl. Just because that door closed don't mean nothing, girl. That is not soundproof. Hello? So they said the kids call the cops. And Croy's like, we've been outside. Okay, girl, what that mean? You don't think that the kids ran to the door and was like, girl, what's going on? And they probably heard y'all out there hollering and screaming and throwing stuff probably. And then the kids picked up the phone and called 911, girl, and said mommy and daddy are fighting. It's so crazy. I'm gonna put the link to the video in the description box. So if you want to watch it, you can. If you don't want, I mean, if you don't want to, girl, I mean, I can't do nothing about it. But if you want to watch the video, the link will be in the description box. When I tell y'all, it was a small part of me. I'm not gonna lie. I got a heart. I got a heart. I got a heart. Sometimes, I act like it's made of steel. I act like it's cold. I act like I ain't got one sometimes. But I got a heart. I do. And there was a small part of me, I really felt bad for Croy. Not necessarily Kim, but Croy. It almost appeared as if Croy was on the verge of having a mental breakdown. And I was like, oh my God. I've said what I've said about Kim and Croy, and I ain't changing it. But in that moment, like I said, girl, I kind of felt bad. Kind of for both of them, honestly. But Croy, I just can imagine like you probably having all that money you had at one point. You done met this lady, girl. She done scammed you. She done got all these children, girl. Now you pretty much broke and about to lose everything. Ain't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. Girl, you about to be living pillow to post. Just a mess. It was really, really sad. But on the flip side, girl, my, look how the mighty have fallen. You had Kim walking around her, turning her nose up. That's why I said I don't want Kim back on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Sorry. Girl, at this point, girl, no tea, no shade. Girl, Kim and Croy giving white trailer trash. No. You don't get to run back to you don't get to run back. At one point I was like, girl, it would be good TV, but you don't get to run back to the show that you used to turn your nose up at these people. Kim used to walk around like she was better than those black women. She did, and y'all know it. So no, you don't get to come back now, right? Because even if people do think you have an interesting storyline, no, no, absolutely not. Girl, you better go try to get on Jersey Shore. I don't know. Yeah. Because that's what it's given anyways, if you really want to be honest about it. But I don't think she should come back to the show. I know it'll probably make for good TV, but no. Girl, you walked around her too much with your nose in the air thinking you were better than those black women. No, absolutely not. You better figure it out. You better figure out what you're gonna do with them kids. But they're about to lose everything, probably. That's what it sounds like to me. They're about to lose everything, y'all. Quiet as it's kept, girl. You know, I ain't the one to just run to defend no straight, especially no straight man. But girl, I really do believe that Croy in this situation, girl, he got. Yeah. I feel like Kim, girl. Kim saw her young girl tenderoni, and girl, she put that old school Southern cat on him, and he ain't been the same ever since. That's what I really feel like happened. She put that old cougar cat on him, honey, and she popped out all them children. And Croy didn't know what he was getting into. Because I think Croy is younger than Kim. It ain't like no, you know, like no 20, 30 year difference, but nonetheless, I think she's still older than Croy. And then had that man go over there and adopt them kids. Had them kids changing their last name. So when I say baby Kim pulled a stunt in a show, honey. That's the old original Joanne Prada. Old scamming ass heifer. I was this close to reading Kim. Kim, you better be glad I got a little heart. Because I really want to go in on you and Croy. Just a little bit. But I ain't gonna do it today. I ain't gonna do it today. I'm gonna do it a little bit. Because they deserve it. I feel bad for Kim and Croy. I do. But at the end of the day, girl, this is what happens. Girl, I'm sure Kenya and them, they're not gonna say it because Kenya and Nene and all the other girls, they too classy to say it. But I'm sure they're probably sitting back giggling. That's what they get. Oh, poor white trailer trash heifer. Right. That's what he get. Crow, we still ain't forgot how you came down to the season 10 reunion with that piece, with that bang bang, and they had to convince you to leave it in the car. You know they say Georgia is an open to carry state, but nonetheless, he came down to the reunion and they had to convince him to leave his piece in the car because he was trying to bring it inside of the building. Girl, we all trying to figure out, girl. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, girl. The girls get a little rowdy. You know what I'm saying, girl? They might tug on your hair. You know, Portia might flip out. You know what I'm saying? But girl, I don't think it don't cost nobody to have to bring a piece inside the building. You know what I'm saying? And then remember when Kim was in the restroom and she said that, girl, what other white woman? What did she say? What other white woman would sit on the stage with five African American women? She said something like that along those lines. And now all those African American women doing way better than you, Kim. Now you over there, girl, about to apply, girl needing to apply for food stamps, WIC, girl, TANF, and all other stuff. Girl, Ain't nothing wrong with that girl because we all fall on hard times. I was on food stamps at once upon a time too. So I understand. Kim, you better call Big Papa. You better go start. You better start selling some pussy or something. You better go start a back page. I love it when you call me Big Pop, girl. You better go call Big Papa, girl. I don't know what I don't know what Kim gonna do, girl. That ain't my problem to solve. Thank God, at least two of her kids grown. I mean, that don't mean nothing, but girl, while y'all was running around her, girl, putting all that fixer flat in your face and in your lips, girl, you should have been saving up a little bit of money. Yeah, you got all girl, and didn't she get a new cat, girl? Didn't Kim just get a new cat the other day? She did. She got a new cat. I said, well, all them kids she done pushed out, girl. I'm sure she, girl, I probably would have had to buy a new one too. She remember we saw that in the news. She went to some doctor. I think I forgot what the doctor was. I want to say Miami. I don't want. I don't know. But she went and got a she went and got a new cat. And someone said I was like, oh, that actually makes sense because I was like the doctor came out and basically was talking about the situation. I was like, girl, what doctor comes out and basically tells all their patients' business? And someone said she probably got the procedure for free. Basically, kind of like you know how like these celebrities, I'll you can use my name if you do this for me. So it was probably like an exchange. Because Kim ain't got no money. Because I think they said the procedure was like $30,000. I don't know, girl. It's a mess over there in Atlanta. I don't know what Kim and Croy gonna do. Like I said, girl, ain't none of our business. If it's something else to talk about, honey, I'll bring y'all the news and let y'all know what's the tea. Croy, girl, I know Croy regret meeting Kim. I know he regret meeting that lady. Don't tell she squeezed you out of every penny, and you got all them goddamn children to take care of. It's one thing when you meet somebody and girl, it's just you, but to have to rebuild or to try to rebuild, and you got all them goddamn children. The only thing you probably ever known is football. You see what I'm saying? Kim, and ain't like Kim about to go get no job down girl at the local call center. So she probably gonna do whatever she can do, whatever she gonna probably do whatever she can do without having to go, girl, get a regular job. She better go put that nursing degree to use. Ain't she a nurse? Girl, what if y'all what if y'all was in the hospital and y'all saw Kim turn that corner? Girl, I saw hollering this skin. You don't get this bitch up out of here. Girl, okay? Girl, this bitch don't know about nothing that's going on in this hospital to get her ass up out my room right now if I saw hollering and screaming. Okay? Anyways, y'all, I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good day. Bye, y'all.